Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back. It is June 1st, 2025. Welcome back to my favorite video I do every month. It is the decks I got in May of 2025. Now, I told y'all in the beginning this was going to be a long haul, but surprisingly, some of the decks I expected to get have now been moved to releasing in June. And then I still got a bunch of decks, but decks I wasn't even expecting, if that makes sense. So, without further ado, I'm going to start off, I'm going to just go in the order with which I purchased things in the month. So the first thing I bought, and I actually used this bag by Grounded by the Moon that came with my, it's kind of dirty, because it's been on the shelf for years, because it came with my Kickstarter. I think it's either the first or second deck ever that I did on Kickstarter was the, oh my god, it's my favorite movie. It's geez. I don't know why I get on camera and then my brain freezes. I can't think of nothing. Practical Magic, Inner Witch Oracle. I had to have years ago. They came out with a second version of it. I backed it on Kickstarter, and I got this bag with it. But something has been niggling at me to do charm casting, things like that. So I thought I'd start off because I've seen other people with Scrabble tiles. So that's what's in here is Scrabble tiles. Because you can buy these on Amazon for like a couple bucks. And I feel like this is a way to get into charm casting or even like mediumship. I've used it for mediumship readings already. And coinciding with the tarot card and the letters I got, we knew it was a specific person coming through. And it freaked my sister-in-law out because she's one that believes but doesn't believe. And when I started reading the cards, I was like, well, this person that's coming through is, this is how she is. She's a female, and I feel like you worked for her. And it was already confirmed through the cards, but then I pulled Scrabble tiles, and it was her initials. And I'm like, that's crazy. So I'm finding useful things to do with the Scrabble tiles, which I found is interesting. So that was a worthwhile purchase that some intuitive part of me decided to go and buy, and it was worth it. Because I've already had amazing results. And I'm drinking my third cup of coffee today. My ice is melted, but it's still cold. Because I like iced coffee. I'm addicted to iced coffees now. Second deck I bought, I did not know. I'm pretty sure it came out of May. I didn't know they were making it as a mini, but I had to have it as a mini. I don't have the full size, but it is the Tarot of the Owls. This is a Llewellyn deck. It is super freaking cute. Look at the backs. Super cute and super colorful. Look at that death card. Oh, it's so beautiful. I have quite a few of Llewellyn's mini decks, and I feel like there's only one or two that are on my list to get the full size copy, because I tend to not buy decks if I already have a copy, regardless of what size it is. But I don't have a book with this, and there's another one this is like the third one now. I may have to get the full size because I want the book. And that's rare for me, considering I don't even read the book. So, but this is very RWS, very pretty. And I just like, because guys, I like many things. I had to get the mini Tarot of Owls, even though I was not attracted to the full size. But now I want the book. I wish that Llewellyn, when they sell the minis, would sell the book in a more compact version, maybe separately, for like $5-6. I mean, it would be worth it to me to get just a mini book instead of having to purchase the full size all over again. Deck 3 has been on my list for a while now, and I just decided in May to go ahead and buy it. This was at the beginning of May when I was like, didn't realize all these other decks were coming out in May. But this is the Artist Decoded Tarot. RP Studios, I think. I don't know. Yeah, RP Studios. Oh shit, I hit the camera. Comes with a huge book. It's a box within a box. This is like my... Okay, maybe it's only my second box in a box deck this month. But that's odd because all of a sudden there's boxes within boxes. It's the thing this year, apparently. We got the... Yeah, it's really pretty. I've used it. I'm still on the fence about where it fits in. But I did not regret purchasing this. It's a beautiful deck. It's collagey. It's interesting. I haven't dove into the book yet, but the book's quite thick. And I think it has color pictures in. Yeah, it has color pictures inside. I opened that up to the devil. The devil's haunting me lately. Like, why? Why are you haunting me? But, for some reason, I wanted the Tarot of the Drowning World for a while. Don't know why. It's not my cup of tea at all. But I feel like this deck replaces that need for that deck for some reason. I don't know why. I think this is beautiful. It's also, like, typically not my artwork that I like. I'm pretty sure this is partial AI even. I don't know. Don't know that for a fact, but it's stunning, and I think it's beautiful. The cardstock's nothing to write home about, but it shuffles well. It's a beautiful deck, and I've used the crap out of it, actually, in the month when I got it. We'll just put that aside for now, because I don't want to put the box back in the box. Okay, so the next deck probably won't be staying, just because I don't know what I got. Okay, I put it in this little pouch. It is the 18th century playing card dupe knockoff, whatever. I don't know. These are the backs. There's no coloring to the backs. It is literally like construction paper. I saw this deck on Marin at Waves of Your Soul. I love that there is no... I just wanted the playing card... I wanted a playing card deck that had no numbers on it, that looked antique. It does have that antique look, but this is literally like construction paper. This is not playing card stock. And I'm like, I don't like this. It looks like it's just been printed off and copied, and it took me a while to get this deck. So I'm just very disappointed. I have so many other playing card decks. And up until this deck, I realized I hold my playing card decks in high standard also. This is not it. This is not it. I know it's supposed to look antique, but they could have used at least some sort of stock paper. This is like literally like construction paper. It's not... I don't know if I got a knockoff of what I was trying to get. I don't know. It's not good. I don't like the texture of it on my hands at all. But I do have this tiny pouch I made a long time ago that fits it perfect. So there's that. Next, the Kate Forsyth Fairy Tale Oracle. This deck came out in May. This is a rock pool deck. Everybody's talking about this deck lately. Again, it's another kind of category where I love that it's got gold edging. I'm going to see if I can pull out just yeah. It's regular Oracle rock pool cup size. It's gorgeous artwork. I don't have... The only thing I think I have something similar to this is the Inner Child Tarot, Stolen Child Tarot. It is this kind of similar artwork, but I feel like the cardstock is like not good though. It's not like the Seasons of the Witch. It's more like a plasticky, I don't know, rubbery stuff. They do shuffle well, but it's a gorgeous deck. And again, being a Virgo and loving nature, look at that little frog. Oh, it's linen. but it's a weird textural lemon. I don't care for it on my fingers. This deck is gorgeous. I have yet to use it though. But I knew it was one of the decks I was getting in May. So I purchased it. Not regretted it, despite the cardstock. I will be using that at some point. Next we have, and I can't resist her decks just because I'm in love with her other decks. This is the Wise Earth Medicine Tarot by Leilani Simone. Wiser Books published this, just like all her other stuff, and Wiser Books has been killing it, man. They're stunning. The decks are stunning. The cardstock is stunning. There's the inside of the box. The books are stunning. Nice little book there. The edging, oh my god. Makes my soul happy. That edging right there. And I love the backs. They're more oracle size, but they are tarot. It's a tarot card, and it's got, we got the earth here, and then we got 3 keywords on every single card, and I freaking love that. I have not used this deck yet, but I'm pretty sure in the next couple weeks I will be pulling it out, because to me it's a summary deck because of the coloring in it. And of course I'm probably going to pair it with her other tarot deck and her oracle deck. And I, at this moment, can't think of either of those names, because that's what happens when I get on here. My brain just stops working. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. I love the matte cardstock. I love how it shuffles. Nothing bad I can say about that. I can't ruffle shuffle, if you want to pinpoint something, but I freaking love. Why is that? That's weird. The bottom is smaller than the top. I mean, just bigger. That's interesting. Anyway, that is the Wise Earth Medicine Tarot, and I freaking love it. This and the Fairy Tarot Oracle I just showed you both came out in May. I'm pretty sure they were both in May. And then Magical Hours Tarot, that came out in May. This is also a box within a box. It's U.S. Games. It's not on here, but it's on the outer box, because it came within a box within a box. It does have a nice tuck box, and it doesn't have that, but it's got a nice little dip here where you can pull the cards out. I don't care for this cardstock. It's too thick, but the deck is gorgeous. I can't ruffle shuffle. I shuffle like this, waterfall. But gorgeous deck. I've used the crap out of it. I don't know what to say. It's so stunning. I just didn't care for the cardstock. Such a stunning deck. So stunning. That's the cover of the box and the check box. Yeah, stunning. I think I'm going to do a pairing video for this deck, because there's so many that come offhand. That's my dog scratching, because she has dry skin this time of year. So she's always scratching herself. I've tried a lot of different things for her, but none of it seems to work. So if you guys can think of something, let me know. But this deck is gorgeous. I love it to pieces. Magical Hours Tarot, guys. That was a beautiful deck. It is a beautiful deck. We have several more. I don't know why I keep getting out playing cards. So this one I've hemmed and hawed about. It's a Claude Monet Impressionism Art Tarot. It's mini size, like a knockoff, but it doesn't have the QR code like a knockoff would. It doesn't come with a book. It does come with a couple of different art cards. Like here's the Claude Monet art card. Love the backs. It's actually really nice playing card stock. Backs. And of course it's gorgeous. And there's 3 keywords on each card. So if this is a knockoff, it's a really good knockoff. Because even the the cardstock is beautiful. It's a gorgeous deck though, regardless. I love it. I have not used it just because There's something in the back of my mind going, is it a knockoff? Isn't it? So I'm still debating that with myself. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. And I think it's beautiful. Regardless. And I like beautiful things in my collection. So we got that. The Claude Monet Tarot. Oh, and the other art card was in there, I think. Nope, that was the Chariot. Left in the box. That's my soul card. It's interesting that the Chariot was left in. And when I pulled a card on this deck when I first got it, I pulled the Chariot. Next, we have the Joker Tarot. This is by Lo Scarabeo. Scarabeo, whatever. It's got the little white book. It's got the art card. Got the title card. Got all the things that comes with this deck. It's got that Earth Woman. I don't know why this won't keep. There we go. There. It's got that Earth Woman cardstock feel. So it's that nice matte cardstock, which I actually like. It's not shiny. Obviously a dark deck. And I will be using this in the near future for shadow work, which obviously I'm finding out some things about myself again that made me drawn to this deck. I mean, I've wanted it since it was on they had it on a Kickstarter. I love this. And I don't know why I was just drawn to it, and then I was like, yeah, it's time to do some more shadow work, obviously. And then it came out mass market, of course, because it's Lo Scarabeo. And I'm like, as soon as it comes out, I'm getting it. And I got it, and it came out in May also. Beautiful deck, but I think it's one of those that's for shadow work only kind of decks. And I don't do shadow work very often because usually I work through all my shadow work stuff, and it takes a long time because I'm pig-headed. And so yeah, that will be used shortly. 3 left, and then a book. The Movie Tarot. Of course, you guys know I love things in a mini. I don't have the Movie Tarot. This is by Lawrence King Publishing. This is the same one that did the Tattoo Art Tarot. I don't have this deck. I have a indie version. I have an indie deck called the Movie Tarot. I like it much better, which is why I never bought this one. And then I saw it came out in the mini. I'm like, I need it in the mini. I love it. I've already used the crap out of it. It is a pip deck, but I love it. 2 pieces already. The World card shocked me. There's Katniss. The World card is probably my new favorite World card ever. Just because it's the Fifth Element, and I freaking love it. Look at that. Love it to pieces. I'm looking for it right now. I might have stuck it in the bag. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Look at that World card from the Fifth Element. She's the Fifth Element. I freaking love it. 2 pieces. I even dig in the 70s style coloring in it. Here's Indiana Jones. It is a pip deck, and I did realize I knew way more of the majors because they're all people, and then the court cards are people. I knew way more than I thought I would in this deck. But this is so freaking cute. It's the Movie Tarot. I have no intention of getting the big version, though, because I don't need a book. It does come with a little pamphlet book, but I don't need it. I don't need it. And then my cat just sat on the rest of the decks. Okay, lay down, buddy. Lay down there. Next, we have, and I've actually been using it the last few days, the Tarot Disassembled. This is the last tarot deck I got in the month. It come with a little couple dents on it. This is a, I don't know. It came just like this. Oh, it's Wiser Books also. And that's what I thought, what I was going to say, and then I was like, was it? Beautiful inside. Nice thick tuck or double box. It come with a title card here. My only gripe is that it didn't come with a book. Came out in April. And I was going to get it, and then I'm like, yeah. But the fact that it came edged, it comes in this gorgeous matte cardstock, just like the Leilani Simone deck. It's regular tarot size. I got this the other day and fell hard for this deck. Like, fell in love. And I'm like, I love it. The more I've used it, the more I love it. It's so beautiful, so stunning. I love that it's different colors. I feel like it's a puzzle that I'm trying to unravel, and I freaking love that. I'm loving that I'm seeing all the symbology in here, and I'm like, I used it for 3 days and realized I do need the book. And the book is sold separate. So I bought the book and I got it. That's the last thing I'm going to show y'all. But I'm loving this deck. It's so beautiful. And again, it's Wiser Books. I mean, the last couple years, man, they've been just, they speak to my soul. They're speaking to my soul. Now, the last thing I bought, the Practical Witches spell deck, and I just showed this because I just got it, I think yesterday, day before, one of them days. I got it in this old bag that broke because it's green and green and green. I love green. It comes with a little tiny book, and it's like playing card size, maybe a little smaller, bridge size. Comes gold edged, and then there's all these different spells in it. I don't consider myself a witch, and I've wanted this deck for a long time because I'm like, I'm not a witch. Because it had horrible connotations to me, and probably because I was a green witch type in a past life, which makes sense. And I find I'm getting over that. I'm trying to overcome that. So I bought the deck because it's been on my list for a long time. I just never bought it because it had the word witch in it. I don't consider myself a witch, so yeah. But a friend of mine bought me a calendar at the beginning of the year that had spells in it. I'm like, maybe I should take a deeper look, which is why I went out and bought this deck. It's $9 on Amazon. So I feel like that's a baby starter deck. So that's all the decks I got in May. The last thing I just got in yesterday, is the Tarot Disassembled book. That is a thick chunker of a book. It's just a guidebook though. Just has a little bit more information on. So here we are, the major. So there's a little bit of pages here, a couple spreads, and then you get. Okay, for the full, we got a picture. All this. That's 4 pages, 5 pages on just one card. So let's go to the minors and see if that does the same thing. So we got a page here. So we got about two and a quarter pages for the minors. Yeah, about 2 pages for the minors and about 4 or 5 pages for each major. So I think that would be like a good starter deck for somebody, especially if you're trying to learn to read pip decks. If you're going from, because I think this is a full pip deck in the sense that all the symbols are there. You know what I mean? So there's just no people. It's just the symbols are there. And I just think that's interesting. And I can't wait to dive into this a little deeper. I'm torn because there's a deck I can't stand that I bought. Still clueless as to why I bought it like 4 years ago. It has been calling me off the shelf. And I'm like, why? I don't want to use it. But for some reason, it's calling me. And you guys know, when my decks call me, sometimes they appear at the front of the shelf. It's not appeared at the front of the shelf yet, but I know exactly where it's at. So there's like 3 decks I want to use because we're entering almost summer. June 20th or something like that will be the beginning of summer. So I'm starting to try to get into those more sunny, summery decks. And that is not one. It's a dark deck. So I don't know if it's having me pair it with the Joker Tarot that's right there, or what, because I don't like the deck. And I'll tell you if I start using it. I'll let y'all know. But this is all I got for y'all. I feel like I'm rambling now, so I'm just going to cut it short here. Or not so short. This is all the decks and books and Scrabble tiles I got in the month of May. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're loaded to any future videos. And y'all have a good afternoon.